This is a very special episode. It's episode number 200 on this channel, and a big thank you to everyone who watches my videos, who likes them, who comments on them. And it doesn't matter if it's 50 people watching or 5,000. Thank you so much. And we're playing a deck today that is very near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite decks. I played it in episode 100, so I thought, why not playing it in episode 200 as well? It's the Festival Elite deck. It is a very popular, a very good deck right now in the meta, and I chose a deck that made third place in a 206 player tournament. I'll put the deck list up right now. It was Dalton Cross who piloted this deck, and as always, link to the tournament and link to the deck list itself, as well as the deck list is copied into the video description below, so you can easily copy and paste it into the client, play it yourself. Without further ado, let's hop into the first match. We'll talk a little bit about strategy, and then we'll see how we can do with this deck. So yeah, Festival Elite. One of the most important cards in this deck is Festival Grounds, the stadium, which lets us do a few fun things and prevents special conditions being applied to our active Pokemon. Do I want to go first or second? That is the question. I think I want to go second, because then I can... Oh, first. I want to go first. Dang. My bad. But anyways. Yeah. The Festival Grounds Stadium is so important because we can use this to attack twice with our two attackers. We played Dipplin. We can, for one grass energy, we do the wave, and it does 20 per benched Pokemon. And then our second attacker is Seaking, also has the Festival Elite ability. We can attack twice. This time it's only 60 damage, but we can draw 2 cards. The ability Festival Elite is very important because our Thwackey is basically a Pitcher EX on steroids, because we can draw any card out of the deck, but it's not just once. If we have several Thwackeys on the bench, we can do this for every single Thwackey. We're playing against Alakazam. We do have Rabsca that prevents all damage to our bench Pokemon, so we are safe against Dragapult. What am I going to do? I'm going to get... Do I get knocked out? Maybe not. We're going to risk it. Do I put the stadium out? Yes, why not? And then we Lily here. We didn't get... we got a Buddy Poffin, so we can get an Applin and a Grookey out. And then save these two, and I'll just do this. That can give me a Thwackey for next turn. Okay. A new card that we're playing is the Gladion's Final Battle. I have one copy of it in my hand. If we can play our hand down, and this is the only card left in our hand, we do 80 more damage. And because we can attack twice, it counts double. So we have Secret Box, Ultra Balls. That's one way to discard our hand. So that's really good. Besides that, we have 2 more damage modifiers. One is Kieran, another supporter card. We do 30 more to a EX Pokemon. Billy O'Hare drawing cards, interesting. And the other card is the Brave Bangle. Does another 30 damage. It's a tool card, and 30 against EXs. So unfortunately, against this deck, Brave Bangle... should I have played the bug catching set, or did I get... probably misplay. But we get another Thwackey. And then last but not least, the A-Spec card of our choice is Secret Box, another way to get rid of a bunch of cards very easily. Yeah? So they discarded the stadium, that's fine. We have one Thwackey. Unfortunately, we don't have another... I cannot play the Secret Box, so don't make that mistake. We put this out, because then we can knock out this. Unfortunately, I don't have another Pokemon to take another knockout, because I cannot play the stadium. One more Pokemon, and we would have taken another prize. It's okay, we got rid of the annoying Badoo. And yeah, I really wanted to have another Grookey on the bench so I can use Thwackey twice next turn. Unfortunately, didn't get that down. We'll see what we can get. Another good stadium in this deck would probably be the... Oh, they get a rare candy. Okay. Another good stadium would probably be the Force of Vitality, because we can put down our Grookey and then evolve straight into the Thwackey. Yeah? They already had an energy attached to this, yeah. So if they don't find a Dunsparce, which they will, and their damage doesn't really matter. We took the first prize, which is important. If we can keep up in the price trade, the one thing that I'm missing from this deck is because we need to take so many knockouts and they will take a knockout every single turn. We do not play a Sacred Ash. I think this is a card that really, really, really helps the stadium. So yeah, we'll see what we get. Even if they knock out the Dipplin, which they will, we do have another Applin on the bench, but we need to fill up our bench. We only have 2 Pokemon. Did they whiff the Dunsparce? That would be hilarious. No way they did that. Because that would mean they whiffed a knockout and we are 2 prizes ahead, which in a 1-prizer battle is really, really important. Ooh, item and tool card. Block. Interesting. I did hear about Alakazam playing a Jellicent. They whiffed it. That's good. Okay, that's an air balloon. We need to do the bug catching set. And we whiff. Okay, that is good. We get a Grookey and probably an Applin. Grookey, because we have a Thwackey next turn, and this time I'm just going to get the stadium. We should win the stadium battle. Or could I get rid of 3 cards and get more? Brave Bengal is useless, but the rest is really good. No, I need to keep my hand for now. Let me know if I should have played the circuit box here. So we're gonna knock this one out, and then they probably give us the Alakazam, which is not an EX, unfortunately, so we cannot do anything. The Gladion's battle is... Oh wait, I could have gotten rid of the Gladion's battle here. Yeah, the problem is next turn I don't have a Festival Lead ability. Oh, that was a big misplay. Ooh, that was bad. Get me something good from the price of Pokemon. Okay, good. Ooh, we got saved by the price. And then yes, we hit them for another 80, yeah? Because then even if they take a knockout and we're not getting anything, we still have... Probably play the secret box, then I can get a stadium, an air balloon. Maybe they boss up a Thwackey. I have enough air balloons here. Yeah, what's the better play here? I could get an Ultra Ball, fill up my bench more. Buddy Puffin. So row 6. I need to get rid of 4 cards. That is literally my... That was my secret box fodder. Okay, but that's also not a boss. Okay, I don't know if I like that. I mean, we get another Thwackey, we have the Pokepad for the Dipplin, and then what can I get? Again, my damage modifiers do nothing here because they only work against EX Pokemon. So what could I get? I could get a Lily if refresh my hand. Okay, that is hopefully the last stadium. 2 battle cages. I do have 2 more, right? No, 1 more. Ooh. That is pretty dumb. Because if they knock this out, why would you get rid of the energy? Okay. Don't understand that play, but it's okay. It's okay. Here. I don't think I can play the secret box because I have nothing in my hand. There's a switch. Pet is for the Dipplin. We evolve here. We get this Thwackey out. I currently only do 60 damage, which is enough. But I hope this stadium needs to stick. This stadium needs to stick. Let's play this Boom Boom Groove. Oh, we also priced our Goldeen. Do I go Buddy Buddy Puffin to get more damage? Yep, probably a good idea. And then we get us a... I don't need Rellor, so we get Grookey and an Applin. And then we do the wave. They probably give me the Alakazam because they don't want us to take another prize card. Give me the Goldeen, please. No. But that's another Dipplin. That's okay. And then I can use Thwackeys for energy. I'm wondering what they give me. I mean, the only thing that makes sense here is the other Alakazam. Oh, they let me take another prize. Okay. Could that be the Goldeen? It's not the Goldeen. Ugh! But again, I have Pokepad, and then I have... Yeah, I should be good, because I can have 3 Thwackeys. Get a Dipplin, get an energy. Okay. They promoted the Dunsparce because they didn't have the energy. Yeah, they need to see the Dunsparce to get that into the discard pile. And then probably... Do I then just knock out the Dunsparce if they do not get it? Or do I hit into the Alakazam? Okay, they see more cards here with evolving into the Kadabra. Hilda, that gets them the Alakazam. Oh no, that did Dunsparce. Okay, because they need to move this. Yeah, that makes sense. They need to move in. I think, how many Dipplins do I have left? Okay, I think I have all left in the deck, so I can evolve those. Yep. I think the prize trade, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to boss up the Kadabra, for example, and take a knockout. I need to see, I played 2 bosses. If I have both bosses in play, then I'll just... Yeah, no, if I do boss, it doesn't matter. If I go with the bosses, that doesn't matter. But I need to have the bosses, both bosses in hand. Let's see. That gets me a Dipplin. Here. That's an energy. That's good. That's 1 Pokepad. I have 2 Dipplins. I get a Thwackey here. No, misplay. I need to get the Dipplin first. Because otherwise I cannot use the ability. Let's see if we have the bosses in play. I think I'm getting another Thwackey. We have both bosses. Okay, we should win this. Okay, we get a Thwackey. Evolve this. I currently do 80 damage, which is plenty. And I knock out the Kadabra. I get a boss. And then I'll get me another... I get the second Dipplin here. Because then I have 3... Yeah, we're just going to play around. And then I cannot play items and tools, but yeah, no, that's fine. We're going to take the knockout here. They knock out this Dipplin and we win the prize train. Even if they knock out a Thwackey, for example, then there's the Goldeen. Even if they knock out a Thwackey, we still have 2. We get a boss and we're done. Yeah, they need to take 4 more prizes. There's no way that they take multiple prizes, and I think Alakazam is a really good play at Worlds, so we beat a really strong deck here. The problem for them is they have to take 6 prizes. They whiffed 2 knockouts, and that put me ahead in the prize trade. So, yep, I think that's GG's. Even if they play a special red card, I have 3 Thwackeys in hand. They knock out 1 with a boss. That's fine. I don't see a way for them to win this. Even if they stall, if they would boss up the Thwackey, I have the air balloon. Putting the Frillish down. Okay, that's the Billy and here. Not a boss. That was a play that I could see them stalling, but I have air balloon in hand. That's why I didn't play it, because any that they promote, I slap the air balloon on, retreat, and we're good. So yep, I promote the Dipplin, get an energy, get a boss. Yeah, promote, put this Goldeen on the bench so I have 80 damage, and we're good. They also only have 3 cards left. But yeah, they're stalling a little bit here. Yeah, like I said, nothing. If they take the knockout, which they will, they do a lot of damage. It's not going to be enough because they still need to take 4 prizes, and I'm almost 3 minutes ahead in the timer. So yep, GG's, that's it. Wonder if they concede now. I do have a lot of energy in the discard pile, so that's also a problem with this deck. They don't play a lot of energy. So with that Thwackey, we'll get... I do have energy left, right? Yeah, 1 energy is left. I have a Night Stretcher left too. So we go here. With this one, we'll grab the other boss. And then with the Pokepad, we can Rellor out. Rellor and Goldeen. Then we boss up this. And boom, 100 damage. We take the last prize cards and we beat Alakazam. That feels good. GG's to my opponent. I always go with heads, and I unfortunately tails it is. A lot of decks want to go first in this format, so do I, and whoa, I got lucky because they want to go second. In the first match, I accidentally selected going first. That was not ideal. Second, sorry, I selected going second. We have a Lily for next turn. Buddy Puff, and probably get another Grookey and another Applin. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Can we tell what we're playing against? Dunsparce, that could be many decks. A lot of people play that engine. We get an Applin. Wait, do we have 1 priced? No. Oh, yeah, we do have 1. We have the Dragon 1 priced. Nope, it's right there next to it. Never mind. We got Goldeen. Ooh, we got a Grookey priced. Rellor's here. Let's see, all Dipplins. We got the Seaking. We got one Thwackey price. Rabsca is here in case we need it. How much energy do we have? 4 stadiums and all the energy, right? Yep. Got here. Let's block catching set. Get a Thwackey. That's great. We attach the energy. I have double Thwackey. No, because I need to wait. Do I get a Dipplin or a Thwackey here? I don't know if they play, if there's a Bidoo, so I'm gonna play this and I get me a Dipplin just so I have it so I can use the Thwackey, and that's it. That's our turn. Okay, it looks pretty good. Getting the Thwackey was pretty good from the bug catching set. Let's see what they're putting out there. Okay, 2 more Dunsparces. Is that another Alakazam? I don't want to play against another Alakazam. No, it's a Dhelmise. Another 1-pricer deck where I cannot use Gladion, I cannot use my Kieran or my Brave Bengal. Okay, we need to take a first prize here. Very, very important. They have 3 Dhelmises on the bench. If they get a Dunsparce, we're getting knocked out. Which I don't fancy. They don't. Oh, that was actually huge. Go here. We go here. I cannot boss up the Dhelmise. No, we go Lily. We go with the Lily. Maybe get a Thwackey. Okay, there's another Grookey. There's a stadium. That's good. We got the stadium. We can evolve this. Let's see what we get with this. Thwackey. Nothing. We bench this. Now we do 80 damage. You're gonna knock this one out. And then we get us another Thwackey. Evolve here. And then I'm going to use this to just get another energy out. Energy. Or secret box now. What else could I use here? Yeah, let's get another energy. The growing energy doesn't really make a difference because... But then we're going to take this knockout. And then they're most likely going to give us a Dhelmise. If they make the mistake and do not give us a Dhelmise, we'll take 2 prices. Okay, figured. Yes. We do 80. They knock me out. I have this. I get a Buddy Puffin. But they currently can only hit me for what? For 30? Because they don't have a single hidden sneak Pokemon in the discard pile. There's a Dunsparce. But there's nothing. They need to get 4 Pokemon. They probably play the Prism Tower, so we're going to see a Prism Tower here coming up. But if we take a 2-prize lead, we took the first prize. If we just continuously take prize after prize after prize, and they have the Fest in play, so I'm probably gonna go for Brave Bengal and knock out the Festivity here. Yep, 2 prizes. Yeah, that's the way to go. They have 0 hide and sneak Pokemon in the discard pile. What are they getting with the Pokepad? Give me another EX. Sinistra, okay. I think I'm gonna get the Rellor. Okay, there's 3. Okay, now, and then they get an Ultra Ball. Yeah, okay, they get it. They get the knockout. And then what I'll do, Ultra Ball for another Applin and the Rellor just in case the Sinistra, I think the Rellor blocks that too. Wait, that's not one. That's not a single hide and sneak Pokemon. Huh? I don't understand that. There's Gwyn and Prism Tower. Okay, that's 4. Okay, they get their 4 Pokemon into the discard pile. Gwyn, that's 2. But yeah, I don't need the Rellor because they just use it as cannon fodder. And now they get 4. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, they get it that way. We don't have any Hidden Disruption cards. We don't play a special red card, which might actually be nice to have in this deck. Can I? No, I can never get to 210 in 1. And the max is 180 with the lady on. Okay. We promote this. What's my top deck? Brave Bangle. That's... I do... Yeah, I kind of do need the Brave Bangle for the knockout. Gonna play this. Get another Applin. And the Goldeen. And then we boss up this. Do I... Yeah, I need to get... What do I need to get? A stadium. I need a stadium. Festival grounds. That's number 1. Here. So now I'm doing 130, doing 260. I'm gonna knock this one out. I'm gonna prepare here for next turn. I think I'm just gonna get me another Thwackey. And I have 3, and I can use that to get an energy here. And even if they knock this one out, which they will, I have plenty of Thwackeys. Okay, that's good. We're gonna take 2 prices here, and then we are down to 3 prices. Okay. And then if they bench that again, we're gonna do the same thing again. Buck pitching set and Kieran. Again, Kieran only works against the expert wall, so doesn't do anything here. We can you need to push the Goldeen into the active if they knock out. Yeah. Yep, we need to push the Goldeen up, and then we can get us a air balloon, and then we can get the Dipplin. I can also use the Night Stretcher and get the Dipplin back. Okay, there's no boss. They're down to 13 cards. Yeah, nope. We're gonna take the knockout on this Dhelmise here next turn. I could boss up the Dunsparce, but that doesn't do me anything. Prism Tower. They just bump in the stadium. This was my first stadium, right? Oh no, the second. We have all 4 of them in deck, so that's their second Prism Tower. I played Dhelmise before. I forgot. I think I played 2 Prism Towers. Okay. We push up the Goldeen. There's a Dipplin. Okay, we top deck the Dipplin. So now we're gonna get us Stadium. And then we get us a balloon. So now we can put the air balloon here. We can put the festival grounds down and retreat for free. Here. Let's see what the bug catching set gets us. Dipplin and this. And then I think I'll just gonna see if I have another Applin left. I do have one left, I think. Yeah, there's one more here. So we put this down, this here, and then we get the other attack already. And then we hit them for 200. And then this one is done. Take another prize. Go with number 6. And there's another Grookey. We could bench the Grookey. But yeah, no, we have another Dipplin in hand. I have a Thwackey still priced. Yeah, we do have... Oh, they're gonna draw another 6 cards. Whoa. So row 6 would hit really hard here. That would be really good. So yeah, it's just gonna hit me for 140. I push up this Dipplin, add this Applin, have a Dipplin. Problem is, I need 2 more prices. I only have 1 Night Stretcher. And I have 2 in here. So that is the problem. If they... But I'm fine. No, I'm not. But I have Seaking in the deck. Yeah, I can go with Seaking here. Special red card. That is not a problem at all for my deck here. I use this to get the Seaking out, and then I have 3 Thwackeys. I can get anything that I want. And then I just... I cannot take the knockout with the Goldeen though, because they only do... they're weak against fighting, and they're weak against darkness. Ooh, we might run out of attackers here. Might have to power up. Oh no, there is this Dhelmise. The damage Dhelmise is on the board. So I'm gonna do this. Get me... Oh, I almost misplayed here. Because I couldn't use the Thwackeys. We are going with... Wait, what did I say? I have enough energy in the deck here. Yes, but not enough. I have 1 left. What do I need? I need an energy. And then I need the Seaking. That's what I wanted, the Seaking. Because now I'm setting up another attacker. Put the energy on here. And then this does 80, that's 160, that's enough. And then even if they will knock this one out. Yeah, no, that's basically wraps here. I have 1 more festival grounds in the deck. So with me pushing up the Seaking, 120, bossing up the Dhelmise, we are good. Last price. There's the Thwackey. Nope, we got this in the books. We got this in the books. Because yeah, they cannot take 2 prices. They can take 1 prize max. And that's my Dipplin. And then I just push up the Seaking. They can stall, but guess what I have in hand? If I'm not getting hand disrupted, they can stall the Thwackey, but I can switch out. So no judge. Don't think they play 2 special red cards. And then we should have this. Yep. If we're not getting hand disrupted, then we definitely win. Because they need to stall the Thwackey. If they cannot stall the Thwackey and hand disrupt me, we win. That is the only option they have. Hand disrupt and stall. Yep, that's it. There's nothing that they can do. We are promoting the Seaking. It has the energy on it, so we need one. We need one boss. Oh, we only have one boss in the deck. Ooh. I do 60 damage, so I'm gonna bench 2 more. And then we boss up this little fella, and we hit for 60. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Did I use a boss earlier? I thought it was a price. Anyways. Oh no. That was drawing 2 cards. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. 2 games played and 2 wins. This deck is just fun to play. It is a really good deck. It's really strong. With Gladian's final battle, it became even stronger, even though I didn't even use it in this matchup because I played against single prizers, but I was able to at least use a Brave Bangle on the Festivity knockout in the last match. Guys, once again, thank you so much for your support, for watching the videos, for liking them, for commenting on them. It really means a lot. So yeah, same here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I cannot wait to see you in the next episode, in episode 201. I am out.